Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Dogville from 2003. It's directed by Lars Von Trier and stars Nicole Kidman and Paul Bettany. First off, this movie has a sequel, 2005's Manderley, which returns us to the character of Grace, played in this film by Nicole Kidman, but Kidman doesn't return for the sequel and is instead played by Bryce Dallas Howard. I've only seen that film once, and it was years ago. I tell you this because for quite a while after Manderley came out, I both wasn't aware of its existence and further was not aware it was a sequel to this film, Dogville. I really do need to see it again though, because it has been at least a decade since I have and my memory of it is practically non-existent. It may not have the title, but this film is the true Nightmare on Elm Street as it occurs in a one-road town called Dogville, and that road is called Elm Street. Even though, as it is pointed out by the narrator, an elm tree has never grown in the area. Dogville is about a small town of seemingly well-meaning people that take in a young woman escaping a mysterious past played by Nicole Kidman. Over time, true natures unfortunately win out as writer/director Lars Von Trier's film shows that no good deed ever goes unpunished. This film is a big investment at just short of 3 hours, and I believe that is intentional as you, the audience, are to feel as beat down as Grace is throughout the runtime, so that when the end comes, you might revel in its deliciousness, however wrong that might be. Without wanting to spoil things, I'm not going to get any further into the plot because this is a hard but rewarding watch. Rewarding in the sense that you'll feel like you just successfully ran a marathon by the end of it, with hurdles and everything. This is a very good movie, and I'm going to take some time to talk about the interesting choice done to present the town of Dogville in one stage with minimal set dressing. Little more than chalk outlines of the buildings and maybe a wall or a stool here and there. This is an odd choice to get used to at first, as it is very off-putting and different, but if you keep at it, you'll realize it's done to unify the set in one place instead of a bunch of separate set pieces. Unity of place, they would call it in theatrical terms. But it also goes to show that the town is very close-knit, that they know everything about each other as though there were no walls between them. The only exception to this is the things they choose to selectively see about each other, putting up psychic walls to the deeds of their neighbors. And of course, the whole thing is a condemnation of America, and although I don't totally agree, it's not completely wrong. Dogville is getting an A out of me, partly for clipping through 3 hours as though it were only 2. Tomorrow I get to review Dolores Claiborne. I'm so excited. See y'all then.